do it. Just do it. Don't let your dreams be dreams. Yesterday, you said tomorrow. So just do it. Make your dreams come true. Just do it. Some people dream success. Well, you're going to wake up and work hard at it. Nothing is impossible. You should get to the point where anyone else would quit. And you're not going to stop there. No, what are you waiting for? Do it. Just do it. Yes, you can. Just do it. If you're tired of starting over, stop giving up. All right, thank you, Shia LaBeouf. We are now in the streaming mindset. We are going to be working on my left hand technique, refining that today, because I still have a bruise here that's healing. And because my tendons were acting weird over the weekend when I was doing some aim training on the computer, I'm like, let's not push it. So I'll be working on just the left hand for probably the next couple of streams, maybe for the rest of the week. I just don't want to injure things because, you know what, I like drumming. And besides, the left hand's what I need to refine to get better anyways. I've had plenty of experience with the right hand. I have been playing for 25 years and always match grip in the right hand. Be a little weird to do it traditional, but I marched traditional for several years. So switching over to match grip has made me go, wow, I got a lot of stuff to work on with that. So we're going to be showing you how I do that. I am going to warm up first, and then I'm going to get back into what I was working on yesterday. And yesterday I was specifically working on the triplet sticking variations, and I ended at 80 beats a minute. So I'm going to resume right off there, just doing it off the left, and specifically working on making sure that I have straight up and down left hand strokes. I don't want it to have a slice to it or like a little bit of an oval or anything like that. Okay, so I'm going to warm up, and actually it might be interesting to warm up with. Let's warm up with this. We're going to do diddle after an accent. We're going to do it on one hand. Diddle, where is it? Diddle before, nope, diddle after. All right. There's 710 grid variations on my website, so plenty of content to keep you and I busy for quite some time. Every single one of the play-alongs, if you go down into the description and click to show more, it has timestamps so you can jump to a specific BPM. Let's try 70. Let's see how this feels. Honestly, I'm not sure what tempo to play this one at. We're trying to get the blood flowing, and then I'm going to stretch and massage. And then we'll work on the grind. Thanks for the notification, Windows. No, I don't want to be reminded again in a week. How about there's no option to like not be reminded again? Fine, 30 days. In 30 days on that stream, I will be annoyed again. All right, let's go to 75. I'm not annoyed. I'm just kidding. Okay, so I'm using the stick here to guide to make sure that I'm going straight up and down. You can do it on either side. That click is my ring, by the way. I might need to take it off. It's getting more noticeable as I continue to refine my technique. to match more of the right. I intentionally had a little bit more of a gap in the left hand to prevent the click, but it's making my playing sound different. Whoops. A little extra flavoring. Okay, not sure what the breaking point is going to be for this early warm-up. Well, stay tuned on today's stream with Diddle Larry. Okay, I think this next one will be the last one, and then I'm going to stretch and massage, and then we'll resume that grind of refining the accent taps. 90. Clicky clack. There we go. You did it. Dear, from a Fortnite stream, what was that, last week? Okay, good enough. Now what we're going to do is we're going to do a stretch that is a great one, but it's a weird one. So let's show you this view. Take your sticks, hold them in your palm, facing up. You take one hand, you pull it in, goes into the underhand grip, and then you continue to follow through, and we're back into palm facing up. I meant it goes into overhand grip. I can't speak this morning. Hey dear, do you also drum? Or do you just game? Or do you do neither? Or both? Ooh, this is a good stretch. And to get out of the stretch, you just go back out the way that you came, and voila. Now, if you do traditional grip, you're going to want to rotate there and hold it, and then rotate the other direction and hold it, but I don't march anymore, so I don't do traditional. Now, normally I do like both hands on the pad or both hands on the wall, and the lower you go, the deeper the stretch in order to stretch the tendons out. But again, I don't want to mess up the arm. So what I'm going to do instead is just the left hand. So I'm just doing a gentle pull backward, and it's giving me a nice stretch under here. Don't put all your weight into this. Don't try and tear stuff. You don't want to have an injury like I do. Although this like tendon thing is weird, because it's like the platelets was there where the injury started, where they went through the vein, but it feels like it's still got like fluid here. So don't wanna overdo it. Next, we're gonna stretch the top side of the forearm. So I'm gonna do this one hand, but you could do it here. You could do it on your leg. You could do this on the wall, but this one is the higher you go, the deeper the stretch. Again, just don't put all your weight into it. Today we're going to be doing some God of War here in probably about an hour or so. Do that for about 2 hours, and then got some stuff I'm recording offline and a meeting. It's a busy day. All right, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to stretch the fingers. So you could do this 2 at a time, but again, I just don't want to mess with the arm, so I'm just going to do just the left hand stretching. But I recommend doing like thumb to thumb, so it goes twice as fast for you. Next finger. Oop, this one's tight. Boom, 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 boom. And then that one. Hello, valves. Good morning. Ohayou gozaimasu. O genki desu ka? hands are feeling all right. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a massage. So I'm doing thumb on top massaging and the fingers underneath massaging. So we'll just kind of do this. It's amazing how much the lighting difference is for both of these cameras. They're two different models, but now it's starting to blend a little better. You can like see it shift the lighting. Alrighty. Ooh-wee. Okay. Normally I would switch to the other hand or the other arm as well, but again, I just don't want to mess with things with that bruise, so I'm not gonna do that. But you can. Now what I'm gonna do is massage the thumb onto the palm, and then the back side of the hand is gonna be massaged by the fingers, and just kind of working my way around, making my way downtown, and just trying to relax the hand. Get it nice and loose. That's the goal, at least. And then, actually, I can do this one. I don't think massaging the palm will mess things up, since the bruise is on the underside of the forearm. And cool. Now I'm going to massage from base to tip for the fingers. Oh, I forgot. I need to do this. And that. Okay. Base to tip. Massaging my way at least 2 times. Maybe 3 or 4. Depends on how your finger's feeling. And then you kind of do this with the other hand as well. Do 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 do. Okay, now let's go back here. So on the link at the top of the screen, you'll see that there are 50 diddle variations of grid. But if you go here to the link at the top of the screen, jaredoleary.com/drum. There's a bunch of chop stuff, bunch of limb independent stuff, drum set charts, 710 grid variations, all the prior live streams, bunch of drumming tips and shorts that I pull out of these live streams, and then technique exercises and some marching bass permutations, etc. They are very helpful for working on your drumming. I am going to do a very basic one. We're just doing stock triplet grid, but I'm doing it all in the left hand, and we are resuming this at 80 beats a minute. Which is where I left off yesterday while working on this. Trying to get that fluid motion straight up and down. Okay, so to the other side. Depending on where you put the stick, it will help you work on a different type of slice. Again, that's my ring clicking. So the wrist motion is getting better, which is good. That's, you know, kind of what we want. What's the point of practicing if you're not getting better? Don't just play the stuff you're good at. That's kind of a waste of time. Unless you're just trying to have fun. Then do that. But if that's all you focus on, then you're not going to get better. Whoops. Talking screws me up. Okay, let's do it with this angle. Let's take a look at it. Yeah, so it doesn't have that like oval shape that it had before, which is great. Like it's getting much more consistent. So the efforts are paying off, but we'll continue to refine this. Never good enough. Always something you can improve. Which is why my shirt says, I'm grinding for XP. Which you can get at jaredoleary.com/merch. We'll see if the that little oval motion comes back as we get faster. Ideally, it doesn't. Stay tuned. Here we go. Yeah, so still a slight slice, just a little bit, a wee bit. Let's pause that here. Take a little drink. +7 energy. And some peanut butter toast. Okay. I'm gonna stick with stick on the outside because that's where the slice was happening. Here we go. Okay. Double checking. Whoops. That was mental. Okay. It's getting better. Success. I wanted to just play with the right. My hands, they can't stop. They want to drum. No, heel. Here we go. Okay. Yeah, so there's still a slight outward slice. This is a way exaggerated version of it, so I'm going to put the stick on the outside again to try and work on that a little bit. But first, a word from today's sponsor, water. It's great. You should drink more of it. Make sure to use code Jared Leary at water.com. Don't go there. I've never been to that website. For all I know, it's not family friendly. Sometimes it's the websites you think would be fine are not. Pro tip. Okay. Stick keeps sliding. Okay, let's try it without the ring on. I haven't taken this off in forever. Last time I think may have been at the river. Didn't want to lose it. Okay. Feels weird. Sorry, my stick slid, and then when I tried to move it, it screwed up my playing. Stop sliding, stick. Okay, let's put it back on, and let's see how noticeable the clicky clacks are. Continuing to refine, stick on the outside. Yeah, pretty noticeable. Gives it a little extra flavor. Seasoned differently. Morning! Okay, let's check it out. Okay, it's better, it's better. Progress. When you tell somebody your channel name, how do you, like, say it? Because that's a lot of characters. Money sign, capital K, capital I, dash, capital M, capital... like, well, that's got to take a long time. Ghost. How do you do it? How do you do it? Okay, so it's getting better. I think, honestly, if it's going to create, like, that much of a clicky clack, I might need to just put my ring around my necklace. Because that's no good. That's probably part of the contributing factor of why my hands feel different and look different, is because I was trying to avoid that click, and I wanted to keep the ring on. And so when I would practice, like, my left hand would just, like, slowly move away from the right hand technique because it was creating that clicking sound. And we don't want that. But I want everyone to know that I'm married. Let's try it with the stick on the inside. Yeah, there's a lot of clickies. Oops. What happened, brain? I don't know. Neither do I. There's a weird rebound thing that's going on here where the interior notes are kind of like bouncing around. It's after I do the double accent, it like hits and kind of like bounces off to the side. It's weird. I don't know. That'll be something to work on. But speeding this up like this makes it so that you can figure out, well, what are some of the things that like I need to do to when I like slow things down. Oh, it didn't start. So it gives you data for things to work on. That's kind of the main point of why I'm doing this. I want to see what happens when I go super fast. Faster than I should. What breaks down? It's getting better, improving slowly. Yikes. It's getting to the breaking point for the speed. Yeah, honestly, it's kind of the taps that are an issue right now. Yeah, see how that's the double accents, like it gets a little wonky after that? It's the double accents itself are also like slightly off, so that's interesting. Interesting. All right, let's try faster. thumb came off the stick. Don't do that. Whoops, late. Get a little raw on the fingers. That's so much better than it was a week ago. Whoops. Alright, I think we found the breaking point. Whoo-wee! So normally I'd end with chop out sessions and whatnot at the end of these streams, but again, because my right hand, I don't want to mess up the bruise or any of the tendons that are underneath that bruise. So I'm not going to do that. My left hand, it's interesting seeing those issues with the taps. I'm going to maybe do the thing that I warmed up with today and slow that down. Maybe it'll work on that tomorrow. So stay tuned for that. But as always, you can find all of the play-alongs that I demonstrate in these streams at the link at the top of the screen, jaredoleary.com/drum, or if you just go to the home screen underneath the drumming content, because I create a bunch of computer science education, drumming, and gaming stuff. And there's 1,800 hours of free drumming content on here. These are all playlists, basically. Like this one, when you click on it, it has splits timing, and I think there's 15 in here. Yeah, 15 videos in that. So, yeah, plenty of stuff to keep you busy. 710 grid variations, and a new one coming out every single day. A new play-along, something. Got a bunch of technique stuff coming out that's going to be coming out in 2 weeks, I think? No, 2 months, sorry. They're scheduled pretty far ahead, well into November and December and whatnot, so stay tuned for plenty more. Oh, you scaring me? Marissa, please don't. My heart. So, yeah, I will be setting up now for God of War, which I'm having a lot of fun with. If you go to /game instead of /drum, you can find all my gaming stuff, including all the different prior streams, all of them. Thank you for the hearts on the tube of you. And even for, like, Fortnite, if you click on this, it actually shows you... It's okay, I'll forgive you this once. If you click on it, you can see the stats on, like, how I did. So, like, I warmed up with Team Rumble, and I got 16 kills. And then I didn't graduate with 20, so I got 27. Thank you for more hearts. I got first with 7 kills. I got first with 14 kills. And then I got third with 6 kills, which that ending, that was a bummer. You gotta watch it to find out why. So stay tuned for some God of War here in not too long. Probably about 30 minutes or so. I appreciate it, Marissa. Thank you. Creating more every single day. In fact, after I finish the God of War stream, I'm recording 2 scripted videos and then doing a bunch of edits and whatnot. So many, many more coming out every single day. If you want to see what I'm streaming, when I'm streaming next, if you go to /schedule on my website, you can find all of the upcoming streams. And when you click on this, it'll show you where I'm streaming live. So I'm on YouTube, Twitch, Facebook, Kick, TikTok, etc. So I should add that onto here, TikTok. But anyways, yeah, I'm gonna call it. Again, I appreciate you all, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Goodbye. Thank you for the sub. I pressed the foot pedal as I was setting it up, but I'm gonna call it here. Accidental bonus